So Arsenal 0, PSG 1. I'm with Mo from PSGINT. The link will be in the description, and he's had a fresh, clean shave. He's looking like prime TT, and we all know how TT moved with the fresh trim. I had a nice trim, and I fully flopped like our captain who had one pass in half an hour. Yay! However, that was an embarrassment from my football club. And we got a footballing lesson tonight from your club, your midfield. We looked out of ideas. I feel like Saka could have probably got a second yellow for the foul. I think it was Vitinha when he wiped him out after the Martinelli chance. Your goalkeeper didn't really have a great deal to do. Yes, we had a goal disallowed. The Martinelli chance, the Trossard chance. Other than that, it was all PSG. And the only positive for me, bro, is the fact it's only 1-0. However, the fact that he's looking at the bench and then bringing on Ethan with one, well, it was actually going into stoppage time. The fact he made a like-for-like change and brought Timber off, who, by the way, got absolutely cooked tonight. Yeah, that should have been a penalty. Yeah, and he didn't even get booked, by the way. He didn't get booked the whole game. Yeah, I'm shocked he did not get booked. Yeah, and I don't want to hear nothing from Arsenal fans about referees ever again. I don't think that ref was great. I thought Hakimi could have seen a second yellow. I thought Saka could have seen a second yellow. And I thought that that Timber should have had 2 yellows. He didn't get any. But listen, bro, the link will be in the title. He's still live. He's left the man them there. Bless up for your time, brother. I appreciate you letting me on your channel earlier. Fully gloat, bro. Come on. You gave us a footballing lesson tonight, my guy. I can't even argue. You schooled us.
No, I'm not the person to, like, what would you say, beat someone when he's down. But if you look at the positives, how do you think Arteta set up to win this game? Wasn't it by set pieces, crosses? Like, don't you think the chances, like, you had better chances than us? If you look at PSG, we had the Dembele goal. We had like Gonzalo hitting the crossbar, could be offside, I don't know. And then we had a bunch of small chances. Don't you think, like, Trossard, Martinelli scored that chance, you're back into the game? And then you had some close set pieces as well.
Well, like I said on the preview, we're not clinical. Martinelli hit and miss. Trossard hit and miss. Yeah, the only person who was clinical when he got a chance was Marino, and he was offside. Yeah, and I think Martinelli might have been offside as well. But who knows, man? Yeah, the Trossard chance, that came from Declan Rice driving through midfield. Yeah. I feel like Saliba, he saved us today. Yeah, because that could have been 2-0. Barcola missed an absolute sitter, by the way. Yeah, if that's Dembele, I think he's done his hamstring, according to the reports. Yeah, which is a big loss. Yeah, his finish, everyone's saying great finish. He got a little bit lucky, but I feel like the minute you scored that goal and how early the game was, that just killed us. And we're looking around like rabbits in the headlights. Yeah, a little bit like Real Madrid were when we scored the first free kick. When the second free kick went in, they were done. And this is why I said to you earlier, if we do not win this game tonight, and I predicted, I actually said 2, I changed my opinion. I said 2-0 when I went live. I said 2-1 to you, yeah. But I said, if we do not win that game tonight, we're out. Because now, all you got to do is go 1-0 up, we're finished. And that'll be us like when Declan Rice scored the second against Madrid. We'll be looking around like, who's going to drag us out of this? Because our captain ain't. Captain ain't doing nada, bruv. Saka was poor tonight. Martinelli poor. Mikel Marino poor. Yeah, the manager poor. Yeah, bro, we had 3 left-backs on the bench. Yeah. 3 full-backs on the bench. We had 4 kids on the bench, Raheem Sterling and 2 goalkeepers. You men are making subs before us and you're winning the game. Yeah, Timber, I think he's injured. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything afterwards. Yeah, but we put him back on the pitch for another 12 minutes, then took him off for Ben White. That's now done more injury than injury, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm baffed, bro. Your manager, fair play to him, bro. Yeah, and listen, we obviously watched the game on mute for copyright reasons. Everybody in my chat was telling me, and I've got people coming on, Kenny, DJB, Aaron, so on and so forth, that were at the game. Yeah, and they're telling me, yo, all you could hear was the 2,500 PSG fans. Yeah, because that goal shut us up, bruv. The fact everyone's doing arm waves. Embarrassing, bro. You should be proud of your team tonight, man. Listen, we beat you earlier in the season. Counts for nothing. When it matters, mate, we have gone 6 semi-final games in a row without a goal.
Without a goal? Oh, so and this is like some in all competitions, like Europa
Yep.
League, Captain One.
Yeah, League Cup, everything. We ain't scored a goal in 6 semis, bruv. When it matters, we fold. Yeah, fair play to you. You were brilliant tonight. The 0-2, bruv. Brother. That guy, yeah, everyone was gassing him up. I was like, oh, he's got a sexy name. Yeah, he's a young bro. The more I've seen that guy, he's a baller. Yeah, Cavra, balling. Yeah, Usman in the false nine. Yeah, but what I noticed about your team, and I want to get your thoughts on this, yeah, your team are rotating everywhere. He's just letting them have freedom in the front three. Bro, whilst are rigid. You can't go out of zone 10, zone 12, zone 14. Yeah, pathetic, man. It's jarring. I'm so pissed off, bro.
I still think you have a chance because I said before, I think I'm more confident when we go away because then I know defensively we're top notch. When we went away to Villa before, they got those goals, we were really good defensively. Liverpool, really good defensively. So at home, I still don't think the game is over. It's only one goal. And I still didn't like how few chances we created versus you. That's the best thing with Arsenal. Like you're very, very good at minimalizing the chances the opposition has. So it's still a game, man. It's still a game. It's still a game.
Yeah, I know you're being cautious, but do you think you're through?
No. I don't want to be too become arrogant of this team. That's what happened to us last semifinal when we faced Dortmund. I was like, it's Dortmund, man. It's Dortmund, and we got knocked out. So I don't want to be that. Plus, this Arsenal side, even though as you mentioned, we played really good football and so on, you still created chances and you managed to minimize our chances. So no, Arsenal is still a side we have to once again have a great performance. That's why I like it's only 1-0. I would have been more scared if it was like 2-3-0, because then our players would have become arrogant, just like the Villa time. So I like it that it's only 1-0. That means we go to the back, we have to win again. Could maybe Fugazi away with a draw ball. No, it's still game on. It's still game on. Percentage wise, maybe 80-20, 85-15.
Who do you think stood out for you tonight? Who was your man of the match for your team?
Yeah, I saw that Vitinha got it. I have no clue how he got it. He was not one of our 5-6 best players. Like he was costing. He was losing the ball so many stupid times. But in my opinion, I think it was João Neves. That tackle he had on Merino early in the first half, and some other tackles he had. Like he was, yeah. I think without Neves, we're not winning this game. I think he was the most. Him and Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz was also very good this game. So our two midfielders. Dembele had his moment. Kvara had some small moments here and there. Due, I would still like Due to be more impactful goal scoring wise or creating a big chance, apart from just dribbling and cooking so on. But we can have that. And then I thought Hakimi was really poor. Hakimi was our worst. Like Martinelli cooked him. Because once he nutmegged him, I think that was for the Merino chance. So no, for me it has to be João Neves. Who did you feel?
I would go. Yeah, Neves was sick. Yeah, I'd say Nuno Mensch. Yeah, he locked up Saka. Saka was pretty poor. I can't lie. But I'd say your goalkeeper again, because if you don't save that from like Martinelli, I think Martinelli might have been offside. We don't know. Yeah, obviously he saved it. Yeah, but the save from Trossard, bro, that was a mad save, And that's what I said to you earlier. It's like I don't particularly rate the goalkeeper, but when we had set pieces, bro, the one set piece that Ødegaard didn't take, yeah, the first one that he didn't take, bang, we scored and it was offside. Yeah, Ødegaard's on set pieces. We don't do nothing, bro. Yeah, he was awful. What did you make of Ødegaard tonight?
Ødegaard, I watched both Madrid ties, and Ødegaard was probably your worst player across both legs. And he was once again back. How is he the captain? How is he, seen as, right behind Saka as like the star boy of Arsenal? He's so bad. He's so bad. And as you mentioned, I remember you said when we talked, he doesn't want to give it to Saka enough. Like he takes it and then with his left, and then he tries to like curl around our wall. What are you doing, man? No, you gotta upgrade, man. You gotta upgrade.
Do you regret the Barcola miss though? Because bro, I swear the way you chefed us on that move, yeah, Yeah, I was not confident in his score. I don't rate Barcola. I've said this to you in the first leg, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
And he actually played well in the first leg against us. He was probably your best player in the first leg, in the first tie that we had earlier in the season. Yeah, he was actually one of your better players in that game. Today he was poor when he came on, bro. Yeah, if that was Cavra, Doué, or Dembele, that's game over for me. And if it went 2-0, you'll probably be sitting there saying 95% done. Yeah.
But
Go on.
no, I was just gonna say I actually think that chance was offside. I think Gonçalo, when he gave it back the last time, he was potentially offside.
Okay. Oh, yeah. When he passed it through, yeah.
Exactly.
That's the thing,
exactly.
because it didn't lead to nothing. The Martinelli chance didn't lead to nothing. I hear it. Bro, that game was so stressful, man. And I was so cocky. Well, I wasn't cocky because I'm never cocky with my team, innit? Yeah. But I was so confident. Yeah. And every time I predict a win, then I go, oh, yeah, I think we'll win this comfy 2-0, 2-1, whatever. Bro, I always get put in the bin. Yeah. When I go, yo, we're going to get banged like the Madrid game, I end up in the mud. Yeah. Bro, I'm not predicting any scores from now on. But now, listen, bless up to you, my guy.
Second leg. A quick second leg prediction.
Bro. Thomas Partey. Do you think, let me ask you this very quickly. Do you think we miss Thomas Partey? Because for me, Ødegaard, even if Thomas Partey plays, Ødegaard's still a hindrance to our team. Yeah, and the fact that he put Mikel Merino in midfield today, bro, I've watched him at Sociedad for time. He's rubbish in midfield. Put him up front. We see he scored. One chance, bang, goal. Yeah. He put him in midfield today. He cocked that up, bro. Yeah. Thomas Partey is obviously going to be back so we can play around with that and then put him up front. Yeah, but second leg, bro. This manager's got a long dossier of bottling semi-finals, which is why I don't want him. 6 semi-finals on the spin, no goal. I think you're through. I think we'll probably draw the game. Yeah, you'll go 1-0 up. We'll nick a goal. We'll rally around. You'll dig deep and you'll go through 2-1.
Oh, on aggregate. Yeah. I mean, I need another great performance. I know that we can't go. I don't think a 7 out of 10 would be enough because there were a lot of moments this game I was stressed, man. Every single set piece. You know, Skelly, he has the ball, then he turns his back, wins the foul, bomb. I see David Raya coming from his goal, taking a. I was like, this is another sport Arsenal are playing, man. We're not used to this, man. Wow.
Nah, listen, shout your channel out, my bro. I know you're live right now. Obviously, you've left the man in there. Shout your channel out. Bless up for your time. We'll do this again next week. Yeah, we'll do this again next week. You've got my number now, so shout me. Big up, Mo. Make sure you sub to PSGINT. What you got coming up on your channel, my bro?
Pretty much podcast now, and tomorrow I'm obviously going to be watching the other big Champions League game, Inter Milan and FC Barcelona, and a lot of PSG Arsenal content until the second leg as well. So to bring more excitement for that second leg, maybe even a video titled "How Arsenal Can Beat PSG." maybe.
All right, I'll do one. How Arsenal can't beat PSG. Nah, listen, bless up to you, my bro. Make sure you sub to his channel. Link will be in the title. We're out. And yeah, we might actually be out laters.